Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Construction Simulator Multiplayer. We haven't done this in a little while. No, we haven't finished the airport, even though between me and Michael, I don't know how many hours we pumped into that airport, but we pumped in some good hours. We still haven't finished it, but we need to move on because the stadium expansion came out for the European Football Championships, and we've not even started that yet. So we're going to start that tonight. We're going to kind of mix between the two. When we get bored of one, we'll do the other. So tonight we are looking at the stadium expansion. Again, this came out in light of the European football this summer, or last summer, however you want to put it. This DLC should offer about 30 hours of building, so we'll probably never get this one finished as well, but we're going to start it. That's the main thing. And I will be here tonight with Michael Hadley. He's just disappeared to come back. I think he's reset his PC. And we're here with Grimbled as well. The three of us are going to tackle this and hope for the best, really. We'll see where we get to. We'll see how we go. I was just actually looking at the contracts here a little bit, what we actually have to do. All of us are trying to remember the buttons. So we're going to be looking at the first thing we've got to do is build this bridge. Apparently, that's the first thing. How can we look at the campaign jobs? Okay, so it's under the campaign. It's in the DLC. It's down here. So there's quite a few things to build. We've got the Pedestrian bridge. We've got the grandstand, VIP lounges, the entrance, and then the pitch to final up with. We probably aren't going to get that far today. This year, God knows when. But anyways, good evening to everyone that's here. Hopefully you've all had a good weekend. Ladies and Jordan, hello. Dave, good evening. Mad Skills, good evening. Angel Horror, good evening. Dean, you're not playing games tonight, Angel, isn't it? On Sunday. Just Jace, hey, how did you get on with the storm? To be fair, the storm was okay for us. We were red warning for rain. It's a bit wet outside, big puddles, bit flooding. Nothing that we're not used to. I see that Wales, I think what was it, South or North Wales? I don't know. I saw on the news. They were pretty bad. Don't know which one it was now. So yes, they too. Their miners is rare. They don't have their own PC. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Dean, good evening. Yeah, we had terrible snow here yesterday, but it cleared up with the rain. Yeah, we had the snow there on Thursday and Friday, but the rain got rid of all that. And now it's just extremely windy as usual. Titanic, good evening. Georgina, good evening. Was bad here. Floods everywhere. Trees, electricity off. Pipes. Damn, sounds bad. We're so used to it here, so it's like just a normal day for us. Great Digger, good evening. Hello, Addy, good evening. Good evening. Suffolk Mac, you're very lucky. Strong winds. Yeah, it's been pretty windy today. Nelson, good evening. Good evening. Okay. I think they recorded 72 miles an hour, something in Somerset. That's nothing. That's like a summer breeze. Usually we get to like the 120s and then we start worrying. Anyways, so yeah, we're just waiting for Michael to come back. Grimble, I don't know if we want to start this while we're waiting for Michael, or I don't know what we want to be doing, really.
I'm not sure, to be honest. My first play with you guys, so I'm just going with the flow, to be fair.
You look like you're about to do some beekeeping. Hey, listen, Iceman, good evening, everybody. Hopefully you're all having an okay weekend. Maybe not dry, but at least okay.
Yeah, I look fairly normal on my screen.
It's the type of hard hat you got. It's like an old miner's hat in it.
Oh, well. Those ended up choosing the female avatars in Warcraft because they were a lot smaller on the screen and it's just run, so whenever they come up, I tend to choose a female.
I haven't changed my character since day one. I think I've got all the DLCs for like all the new glasses and hats and stuff. I've never even bothered looking. I don't even know how to do it, to be honest. Probably in the start menu, I'm assuming.
X button and then appearance. I'm going to have a quick play.
Hey, Chris, good evening. So yeah, we're just waiting for Michael to come back. Michael had I don't know, his computer wasn't recognizing his controller or something, so he just wanted to reset. I'm sure he doesn't want to miss this beautiful intro where we get told where we're going to have to do loads of things. So this is where the bridge is going to be going. It's going to be a pretty meaty bridge. At least we're not doing any road surfacing, but we're probably going to need a crane, I'd imagine. Is this blocked off to the people? Yeah, it must be, right? To be fair, we probably should have tested and got everybody set up a bit earlier. It was my fault. Anyways, while we're waiting, anyone else got anything new? Anyone got any news? Anything going on? What's the crack? Do you think Michael's coming back, or do you think he's just done one?
If he did it before, mine did a mini update. So I came on, got dropped out, came back, took a few minutes, and then let me log in.
Are you playing on PC or console?
PC. Might be worth getting the intro out of the way, seeing what we've got to move for the first mission.
Alright, we'll do that then. Big update at TCG yesterday? Yep, I did see.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Sammy, the project's architect. I'm also supervising the construction. Can't believe we're building a stadium for Friedenberg. My dad and I are huge fans. It was an honor to meet the club president. A very critical woman, let me tell you. Despite all our planning, she still wasn't convinced that we can deliver because... Never mind. Let's prove her wrong and start with the pedestrian bridge. After all, the locals should have a safe way to reach the stadium.
This guy looks quite stoned.
About the plans or can't read my handwriting, just let me know.
That guy really didn't give us much information, did he?
No.
Okay, so we need to get pallets of metal elements, steel beams, and steel beams. I can't even remember. I'll buy the stuff. I can't remember what we need for them or what, but...
Usually when you go into the shop, if you get it, it depends where they're going to deliver it. They're going to need a crane to move it to wherever they want it to.
Okay, so you have to use a little pickup flatbeds with cranes apparently for these bits. So 2 pallets of metal elements and 2 steel beams. I'll just get them ordered. I don't know if you want to jump to the garage and pick up one of the trucks with the trailer on the back. I'm just trying to find what we actually need here. Hang on. Can you just shout to me what we needed again? Oh, hang on, no, I got them here.
I'll jump in the little one with the crane on the back. If we're going to need the big Arctic, check that.
Yeah, you can go. Oh, hang on. Steel beams. Oh, God, I brought some of the wrong things. Okay, everything is down at that place. If you want to bring the Arctic, I'll bring the smaller one, and then I'll load you up or something if you want. If I can find a smaller truck.
I'll just jump out.
Oh, no, it's alright. I've got another one here anyways. Fabu, good evening. How are you? Did you see the petition that's going to the UK for general election? Yeah, it's crazy. Keir Starmer's gone back on everything he said, though, to be fair to him. I know a lot of you guys don't like the Tories, but just shows you they were no better, really, wasn't it?
Let's see.
Loved you. Wait, I don't know if you said the pizza before. Shh. I do like the way that they've made sure that they put good emphasis into the floppiness. Right, where the hell are we going? We're going here.
Okay, the Arctic's on its side by a river.
You can always fast travel it back to the base. I thought I moved all the machinery back. I haven't even had a chance to look at your scenario yet. I'm thinking I might do some Train Simulator tomorrow just for a bit of a chill stream. I haven't done any Train Sim in a while, so I might pick 1 or 2 scenarios and we might do something tomorrow. We'll see. No promises on that. 1.6 million now. It's going up like 200,000 every hour or something at the moment. Even if you petition for it, he doesn't have to do anything. You gave him the power to govern. That's the problem now. I mean, it's like the Boris thing. The only thing they can do is his party could try and oust him, but they're not going to do that either. Because I don't think that Angela Rayner is much better, if I'm honest with you. So this petition won't really mean anything. It just shows that the people are unhappy. But he can still govern for 4 years. I mean, you gave him this mandate. And you gave him a clear mandate, which was the worst thing. I think if you go to the polls again, I think Farage's party there will pick up a big chunk of seats this time. For Boo, Rainbow Toy. Well, if you watched the video that I posted earlier about the X-ray simulator, I can't remember what it's actually called now. X-ray something simulator. You'll see what we're talking about. Ah, crap. Did I order the bits but actually not order the bits? Which warehouse? Construction site? Yard. I could get them... Screw it. We're here now. I don't know where all these parts have just gone that I've ordered. Can you see them?
I'm seeing very, very little on the map, to be honest.
I've friggin' no idea where they just went. I delivered them to the warehouse, but where the frig is the warehouse?
Unless it's left them outside the building where you buy them from.
No, I've looked here, I can't see them anywhere. You know what, I'll just get them delivered to the building site. I'll just order them again. Okay, if you can take a... can you take the big crane that we have in the company and bring it up to the place?
The mobile one or the fixed crane? Probably the mobile one.
The mobile one, yeah. Right, we'll have to make do with what we got here. I'll have to watch that after this or tomorrow. Sounds like a laugh. Yeah. Whatever. Ah, no way.
Half the keyboard functions are missing in the game and half the controllers are missing in the game.
Maybe revalidate the Steam files. Maybe the update broke something.
That's what I'm gonna do. Just try doing different controllers. Try with spare keyboard.
Oh yeah, Airport X-ray Simulator, that's the one. InsideAgameR with absolutely zero sympathy for the people of Britain and their political choices. Absolutely not. How can you have sympathy when you gave someone such a large mandate? It's like the Trump thing. You know, in America, how can anyone complain that Trump's in because you voted for him? The people spoken. You wanted this Labour government who promised not to increase your taxes, promised to keep the winter fuel allowances, promised all these things and completely backtracked the moment they got into power. because that's what they do. You know, everyone saw it coming a mile away. I didn't like Starmer anyways. I'm not a, you know, I would go for nearly any other party than Labour Party. I'd even go Lib Dems before the Labour on my personal list. But yeah, it's great to see that so many people are signing the petition, but I just don't see it going anywhere, which is the shame. Everyone needs to watch the video. Yeah, everyone's gone to watch. Yeah, so the X-ray simulator. So he gave me early access to the beta. The demo we covered, you guys kind of liked. It was quite popular, so he gave us access to the beta. I think the game comes out in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time. But yeah, there's some special beads and a rainbow flippy floppy. I don't really know what to call it, to be honest with you. I don't blame him. They all should have voted Lib Dem. Well, there you go. There were plenty of options on the table. It's a good thing with the English elections, you get so many to pick from. Is there a way to knock down these boards? Oh, yeah. What about the rear one? Can that come down? Bugger. The rear one does not come down. I've been playing Beef. Jesus, what the hell is that? You got me playing Kebab Chef again after your Wreck and Fest the other week. Yeah, I mean, it was only the other day. I mean, I thought we did quite well. I thought things went quite well with that stream. Oh, Beth Chaser Sim. No idea what you're on about there for a minute. I don't mind the game, to be honest with you, but understeer on the truck seems quite bad. Yeah, the controls in this game's never been amazing when it comes to... Grimbold, I'm not too sure where I'm supposed to be delivering those other bits. You've got the beams. I don't know where the boxes are supposed to go.
Unless it's one of them strange ones where you've got to deliver them specifically to the location and it gives you a hint but doesn't tell you.
Alright, I'll let you do the steel beams first then and just see does the next thing pop up. Because after the steel beams it should be... Oh, the palette of elements. I assume he's these middle ones actually. Hang on. We might be alright. Favorite building in this game? Just curious? I don't know really, to be honest with you. I quite enjoyed doing the airport. Reset the truck. I didn't mean to reset the truck. Tired on your own with 10 dishes a day, almost impossible to keep. Have to make about 5 each before opening. Well, look, Suffolk Mac, next week when we play, if you want us to help you in your kitchen, we're more than welcome to do your save. Can't promise there'll be no carnage, but... Cribble's the man. Started second restaurant now. Haven't named it yet, so maybe no insides allowed. Yeah, maybe. This airport's different. I'm getting bored of the shops. Yeah, look, the airport simulator is a nice change. Look, I'm a bit bored of the shop simulators as well. I haven't really been enjoying them as much. Yep. Always offering out my beautiful skills. Like I said, I can't promise that I won't make a mess.
Mind your head, coming down. I wants to lift these bits on the road up.
Yeah, you gotta pick them up and throw them up there. I might be able to grab one with my little crap thing. See if we can do it.
In the real world, I'd have nicked the one that you're just going for then, but I'll be good.
No, I'm not allowed to take any. It's too heavy for me. Yeah, I'll unpack the materials. There you go, you got a few more beams there to move. Alright, let's try and see what's going to be next. Steel components. Can't buy them yet, but we need to take the big rig. I think we go to the steel foundations place, don't we? Hey, Lonely Mountain Games, are you on the European map?
I don't know why. Controls not working.
Oh man, that sucks.
I've literally plugged on everything apart from keyboard, my mouse, and my controller. Everything else is unplugged, so it can't be no thing.
I did have a issue with Steam overlay, putting the controller out because it was trying to control the overlay thing and not playing the games. Might be worth having a quick look in there.
I've been in the same over to see if it was, but it's just doesn't always.
Okay, so I feel like this is going to go to the steel trade.
Other one, it wasn't overlay. It was something else you control with Steam. Big picture or something caused me a few issues.
Ah, see, I don't play through big picture.
Whoa, it kicked me. Oh, it kicked us out.
There we go. That's them beams fitted.
Has it not kicked you out of the game?
Yeah, just.
Michael, try and load back in now when I start another new game.
It's not even. It's happening in single player as well. I've been in single player. So for some reason, I don't know.
Okay, game died. Yeah, I think my internet just dropped out a little bit.
It's annoying.
Right, we're back in.
A bit ago once it loads up. Yeah, I was saying I had quite a load of issues with the overlay and the big picture taking control of me. Control and wouldn't let me do anything. It was really weird. Ended up having to disable them all if I remember rightly.
Okay, it's going to be one of these two places, isn't it?
Although the PC was seeing the controller, Steam was seeing it, nothing else would interface with it, and it was trying to run this other thing in the background.
Take the Steam overlay off. Use. Say the big picture overlay is off when I'm using a controller.
Hey, right, Commander, good evening.
Server isn't appearing yet.
Let me know if it doesn't appear in a minute. I'll redo it again.
It normally takes a few minutes. It took me a couple of times to get in before.
Friggin'.
Still not there.
Hang on. I go back to the start. I'll re-going again. Hey, Hidden Frogger, hello. Sky Game Aviation, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Have I completed the game? No, we are miles away from completing this game. Yeah, I don't mind this game. I do like this game. When it's working. Right, I've just loaded back in again, so see how it goes now. Okay, where the frig do we buy these things? Okay, so they do... Has it found the game, is it?
Yeah, letting me in again.
Okay, I'm just taking the big truck to get the steel things that we need. Right, if you just hang there for 2 seconds, because you'll have to crane them off my truck. But I might need you to crane them on the truck as well, I don't know yet. Going to the steel yard.
Reading it, we're going to need the big crane again.
Yeah, you'll need it to take these things off my truck, but I might need you to put them on the truck. I can't remember. Some of these places, they'll automatically go on the trailer, and then some of them you have to put them on the bloody trailer. No, Road Maintenance Simulator is done by somebody else. They've actually got Road Maintenance Simulator 2 coming out on the 9th of December, but I think it's more based on winter maintenance or something. I'm sure Aerosoft will send us a key. Now, I'm away on this, the 5th, 6th, and 7th of December. Fingers crossed I could be buying our very first plane for the channel. So I'll be away for 3 days. Because I have to go and see it, and it's not exactly close, unfortunately. So we'll be away for a few days. Not next week, but the week after. So the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there'll be no streams. I'll probably stream this Saturday instead. We'll see. I have a funny feeling you're gonna have to crane these on. Hang on. Ah, yes. You're gonna have to crane the first load onto me. I'll move out of the way, hang on. Pics Discord if you buy it, please. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll put pics everywhere. I'll put pictures on the day. I'm not going to see it to the... I'm actually flying on the Friday, because I haven't flown in a few months. I'm actually going with my old instructor to do a couple of hours, and I'm type training on a different aircraft that the club owns. So I have two options.
No, I'm not lost. I'll uninstall the game and reinstall it. See if that fixes it.
Right, mate.
I'll catch you next time.
Well, Wednesday before you go away. Yeah, I could stream the Wednesday before I go away if people want me to stream. Seriously, can we only get 2 on? Do I complete it? No, of course not. That game will take forever to complete. Okay, we better go up together then, and we'll have to take these off and come back for the other 2. Yeah, I'll probably stream on the Wednesday, possibly. All things going well. Oh, that lag is unreal, isn't it? Alright.
You do have a horn, you know.
So the channel plane and SR-71 Blackbird, unfortunately not. It's not going to be a very big plane either. It's probably going to be a microlight. Because to afford a 152 or any of those other ones, it's just not possible. And there's nowhere to really share planes or share planes with, so I have to buy my own completely. So it'll be a very small 2-seater plane. Won't be anything particularly special, but it'll be mine. Wait for our friend here to come with the crane, and then have to come back with us all over again. I did do a video on Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 today. I don't know if any of you watched it. Doing the career mode where you have to go get your licenses and stuff. I talk a little bit about how bad I am at flying. 747, yeah, come on, I know. If I had a few million in the bank, I'd get something nice. Look, realistically, I'd love to get a 152, but... Or even if I could stretch my budget to a bigger microlight, I'd get a C42. But, you know, that's 55,000. Unfortunately, you guys don't watch my channel enough for me to be able to afford 55,000. I'm on day 6, second product brought next to 750. Yeah, that's a bit of a challenge getting to that 750 point. So yeah, I'm probably going to buy... The 2 choices I have from is a thruster or an X-Air. The X-Air is very slow, but look, I'm still very low-hour pilot, so anything that we can call our own... is good enough for me, you know? I watched some of the stream. What? It's a video, not a stream. The Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. They posted earlier today where you go and do your PPL license and stuff. On the jet would be nice. It's kind of expensive to put it that way. Well, look. See, this is the problem. If I say a Cessna 142 is basically the cheapest of the cheap that you can fly, and to buy a half decent one here that I've seen in the UK/Ireland is about 38,000, which isn't a bad price to be honest with you. But the issue with that is the maintenance is quite heavy on them, and all these other things, and you have to use registered mechanics for the Cessnas. Now the difference with a microlight is as a qualified mechanic, I can actually maintain my own aircraft, so that would be the plan. But I'd be able to do all my own maintenance and do all the other bits and pieces that I need to do. So save me a fortune, you know, because you got to remember engines every like 150 hours have to be decoked, top end rebuilds, every 300 hours they have to have full rebuilds, so that's crankshaft and everything. You see, I can do all of that. Now, with the two-seater planes and stuff, and the microlights, you don't legally have to, you can just do it yourself. You don't have to have someone sign off on the work. So in that sense, I'm going to save myself a fortune that I can do that kind of work, and 2 seats is enough, you know what I mean? What does a 172 Skyline go for over there then? Well, I've seen a few 172s without the Garmins in them, and they were going for around, Jesus Christ, 68,000. But any of the ones with top of the lines would have like the proper electronic avionics and stuff, the really nice ones, about 100,000 to about 120,000 I've seen second hand. You gotta remember, the thing about buying planes is the big thing is the airframe hours and the engine hours. Like, they're your big killers. Now, people will usually start selling their planes when the engine rebuilds are due. So once they get to a certain amount of hours, like I said, every 150 to 300, some of the Cessna's engines, I think they're 500 hours before or 750 before the main rebuilds. But you notice a lot of them will go on sale when all these maintenance things are due. I think it's the best time to sell them, move on, if you're not going to do your own maintenance and stuff. So, and like I said, you have to use a proper official guy. You can't do it yourself, even though I could do it myself, you know what I mean? It's just, this will give us the freedom. It's not a fast plane. You're looking cruising about 55-60 knots. It's not fast, the ones I'm going to look at. So when I did my PPL, I rated for my PPL M and PPL at the same time. Because for your PPL now, you can actually use your microlight hours. You can use up to 10 hours to your PPL. So that makes 10 hours cheaper flying than doing your PPL in just the Cessna. So that's what I did. I did a lot of it in a microlight. And you can keep both license validated. You have to complete so many hours. Like every 2 years, you have to complete X amount of hours with. It's usually about 1 to 2 hours with an instructor per type rating you got, and then you have to complete X amount of hours to just keep basically you need to be doing at least 2 hours a month really to keep yourself current. You know, there's loads of silly rules with flying. Like, if you haven't flown in 30 days, you have to do 3 landings before you're allowed to take passengers legally and all this kind of crap. Where the hell did you go?
Came off the motorway, turn right at the roundabout, on the left, up to the main road, and job done.
Should have followed you. I haven't watched Flying One yet. Been watching Mr. Plankton Limited series. Any good? Oh, cry so much. Has the girl from Squid Games. Oh, I never watched Squid Games. I'll probably get shot for that now too. Yeah, a 172 now can go for big money. Like I said, if you don't want, if you're okay with the glass cockpit, and you don't need the Garmin and all that kind of crap, really, we got to come back for one more.
I wonder if it'll fit on that small one with its own crane.
I'll go get it. Hang on. I'll just fast travel it down just to see if it works, as it probably won't. Tap charge. Crap, I bloody fast traveled my whole truck. Oh, the little one's got loads of crap in it too. Fast travel your big rig up here quickly and just get these taken out, and we'll fast travel back so we can move on.
I don't know if it'll work fast travelling with a load attached, but we'll see what now.
You'd be surprised though with the microlight. Some people are putting some other engines on them. You can be surprised. I mean, mainly you got the Rotex. On the XAirs, it's mainly the 582s. You get the 912s on the thrusters, and some XAirs have the 912s. Like I said, to be honest with you, I'm not that fussed about the speed. The main thing is being able to go up, do a bit of local flying. It's the only kind of flying I do anyways, because I don't have time to be up and down every day kind of thing. There's a few airfields near me that I'd eventually want to try and move it down. We'll have to fly across the country. That'll make an interesting video.
Actually, it just says to pour concrete and unpack construction materials.
Ah, we have to get concrete too, do we? Oh, hang on, they're all gone. There's no more bits here. Can you unpack the materials that are there?
Yeah, and now we've only got full concrete.
Okay, I'm just going back to get a concrete truck. I got a few concrete trucks. So do you know how much concrete we need? And do we need the big friggin' thing?
I think it's going to be one of the taller ones. It looks like we're filling pillars. To get away with the smaller one for the first couple of levels, then you need the bigger ones later. With the big tubes on.
Can't remember, did I buy one of them for the company yet? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we'll have to go rent one of them. We've got a couple of concrete trucks, if that helps. Oh no, I do have a pump. I've just taken it out there. It's in the car park. And I've got one concrete mixer.
Yeah, that one should do it. We just need cement pouring into it.
Yeah, I'm just getting... If you bring that up there, I'll bring the concrete mixer now. Crap, while this is making go see Wicked on Friday, 3 hours long. Be back when your stream started. Is that the new one with Ariana Grande in it or whatever? I actually like the musicals. I'm a big musical lover. I know it's hard to believe. Go down to London there, I've seen all of them. Jersey Boys, Broadway, Book of Mormon. One of my favourites one was the play where everything goes wrong. I thought that was funny as hell. I know he died in the theatre watching that. I've seen, like, you know, Annie. I've seen them all, really. I like the Jersey Boys too. I do like a good musical now on the West End. So here in Ireland, we don't get a lot of that stuff. We have a few theatres, but it's not the same. I mean, you got the one in Dublin, you got the Gaiety in Dublin, but it's too far. I watch a YouTube on an auto glider. They look quite cool. An auto glider? What's an auto glider? Does it not need anything to take it up? So is that the new Wicked then? I believe it's, I suppose it makes sense. I actually seen Wicked in London as well. I quite like that. Iceman, you get paid to watch them? Ah, come on. Does your wife pay her? Come on, it's a ticket to see Book of Mormon in December for the... Book of Mormon's funny as hell. It's very dark humour though. That's the only thing I would say. If somebody might be a little sensitive.
Oh, come on, mate. Look before you pull out.
Jesus Christ, you killed me too. The Book of Mormon's good. Like I said, it's got a bit of dark humour in it. As long as you're not too sensitive, you're okay. Like it's very easy to offend people and... Hey, ho! Happy Friday, that's it. Me and Nathan are going to see Only Fools and Horse musical on Wednesday. Ah, yeah, nice. Didn't even know they had a musical. I'm jealous now. You were at the opera evening at the cathedral last night. That sounds cool too. Oh, I love that kind of stuff. I'm a bit of a killer when it comes to a musical. Do like a good old musical. Okay, so we've got to place the deck bridge and pour concrete. So is it concrete first you want? Can you open your rear end?
I'm not sure if it's placed or poured because the pouring bit isn't lit up yet.
You have to open up the box at the bum. There you go. I can stuff you like a little pig now.
You'll have to move back out, unfold the chute with your bum to bum.
I think I'm getting tickets for the War of the Worlds, but 90 quid for half decent seats. Can be expensive, like. So they're playing with a helicopter blade, but the blade is not powered from the engine. Okay. What part are you actually concreting? Do you think these need to go up first, maybe?
Yeah, I think they're going to go up as well. But I think it's this thing on the right-hand side, the mushroom.
I mean, it doesn't actually tell us where the concrete's going. Oh yeah, I think it could be the concrete. Hang on, I'll get it pouring into the rear of you so you can try. I was thinking about getting tickets. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm allowed to go. Wants me to be taxi. That's it. It's the South Park people, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, like I said, it has got some humour to it. The Mormon one. All yours? Ah, yeah, it is, look. Do you like The Greatest Showman? Oh, yeah, The Greatest Showman's good.
The middle thing's over the bridge.
I actually really like The Greatest Showman. Now, the other one's in a friggin' awkward place, though, isn't it? I was meant to see the Bonnie and Clyde September for my birthday, but the tour's cancelled due to lack of sales. Well, that's a bit of a shame. I have the on-stage show. Iceman, so you're lucky. You get to see...
Lift the things into the middle of the bridge. I'll reset this and drive over there.
Saw an improvised musical a few years back. That was it. I went to a French, when I was living in France, I went to a French improv thing where they kind of like changed the topic every 30 seconds. It was absolute bananas, but it was quite enjoyable. Do I like a Lion Bar? I haven't had a Lion Bar in years. I'm not a big sweetie chocolate lover, if I'm honest with you. Never go into the Rocky Horror because I'd be going by myself, but I do like to go. Ah, come on, there must be someone that'll go with you. Auto gyros. Oh yeah, I know what an auto gyro is. There was a big crash with the auto gyros at the Oshkosh Air Festival there this year. They were being a little bit naughty with the traffic patterns. I think some people died even. Are you ready for the concrete, are you?
See how close you can get here. I did try going down the embankment but got stuck, so how you get over there, literally just got come from that bottom road.
To be fair, like, this is a bit of a pain even with this big crane, like. I'm just going to move this big crane. Can you unpack the other side of the things here for the other side?
And I can pour concrete into it from there.
Jesus Christ, this big truck can't go up that small little embankment.
Mind the bridge slats.
Yeah, I'll just start working on these here. Alright, so far this has been a freaking nightmare. Oh my god, I'm having a bloody nightmare with this thing.
One of the most awkward I've done, to be fair. I'm nearly done with the concreting, so we'll get these two out of the way, might give a bit more room.
I just can't get an angle where I can reach or fit or not have things in the way. Oh no, I love it when they go to comedy shows and they single you out. Ah, you just done the 750, nice. Wicked bed's at 7:46 after all the credits, so then we'll be back in time for a stream. If so, we could have Chef Friday be preparing for singing. It's okay, like, so you don't have to rush. I'll make sure.
On the other side of the bridge where you can get on off the grass birds slightly.
I won't do anything multiplayer because I know that, you know, you'll be rushing home. There's very few musicals I like there, to be honest. I like Les Mis, there's a Great Showman, but not many more. I've always been surprised by some. Like, I didn't think I was going to enjoy the Book of Mormon, but I went, and like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. Jersey Boys, I didn't think I'd be too keen. I mean, look, I don't mind Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I like some of their old music. I like some 50s music. For some reason I can't put the arm underneath that bridge. Oh, the truck, this truck thing's in the way. Oh, for frick's sake. Oh man, if I get out of this thing one more time, throwing it in the bin. I can't find a position that's going to reach. Meant to be ends, not bed.
Lift it up one post.
Okay, so we got to pour more concrete.
Like it's the top layer.
Where are you pouring the concrete?
The span across the road in that.
Culture Club, Paul Smith, and Cubex. Oh, nice. Yeah, it won't let you up the middle. There's very few, oh, Gladiator 2. Yeah, I want to see Gladiator 2 myself, actually. Wanted to see PDK next month, but I only had VIP tickets for... Ooh. Yeah, I don't like him that much either. Let me know when you want the pouring.
Pour on, boss.
Man, I used to love loads of stand-ups. I haven't seen a good one in ages. I don't really like the Irish comedians. They do a thing in November here where they do in September. It's like our comedy month. And they normally have people come here locally. Can I pour the concrete? Grimbold is pouring the concrete. Which I don't mind because it's a job that I really don't like doing, to be honest with you. Shame I can't move my camera to actually see him though. The Galway Fest, that's it, yeah. God, Roy Chubby Brown. My dad used to love Roy Chubby Brown, so I used to watch him quite a lot.
Stop up, please.
Sorry, I needed some more concrete. I used to think Lee Evans was so funny, but when I watch some of his stuff now, he wasn't actually that funny. It was just the stupid sounds and the sweaty little man running around. It was just his expressions that were funny, really. Yeah, well, look, he did a lot of TV shows afterwards, didn't he, with the BBC and stuff. My dad likes the Pup Langlor guy. See, when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of the young ones as well. I used to love Bottom. Bottom's probably still one of my favourite TV shows. My dad actually used to look like spitting image of Rick Mayo when he was younger. My dad even had the long hair like him, everything, but now he shaves his head, so it's not as fun. I used to call him Rick. I hate pouring concrete in this game as well, that's why Grimbold's got the job. We got the easy job here, we get to sit and chill. So
I'm only the apprentice concrete pourer, and my brother normally does it, and only Tom Henry's doing it.
pouring the concrete in this game is a killer. You could not play the game in single player, it would take a long time. Yeah, I think this game's really built for multiplayer, but even sometimes the multiplayer, because of how it's staged, you can't just go off and do something, you have to do things in certain orders. It does slow things down, which I do think is a little bit of a problem. This game definitely has pacing issues. Sit, chill, and refill. Yeah, that's it. That machine is a pain in the ass. Darragh O'Brien? Yeah, Darragh O'Brien could be quite funny. I completed all the missions and add-ons in single player. I'm now playing my... Jesus. Suffolk Mac, why didn't you join us tonight? You could have joined us. Is it not pouring?